I know you was ready.
We on now. Yo, you good?
I don't even want to do that.
Nah, I don't, because you might spit in the microphone, dog. You were eating some crazy looking cookie.
Hey, yo, it was a Snickerdoodles.
I don't even
A Snickerdoodle. I don't know if it's a plural or a Snickerdoodle cookie.
I don't even like how that sound. I don't want no parts of Snicky
Yo,
Doodles.
no, try this. Try a piece.
I don't want it. I mean, look, what is it?
Bite it.
No. I'm not. I don't want any parts of this conversation either. You know what I'm saying? Let's just press pause and just start over.
And you know, I thought at first it took me a minute to get the Snickerdoodle. I go to Bob Evans.
That's what it's really called?
Yeah, Snickerdoodle cookie. It is actually a recipe. It's an ingredient collage. What do you call it?
An ingredient collage. In elementary school, cut their magazines of ingredients and just
I'm trying to be
cut out a picture of sugar
because I didn't know the proper term, so I was trying to be creative with the little terms that I did know.
Is it really called a Snickerdoodle?
It's called a Snickerdoodle, and there you can look it up. There's a recipe for Snickerdoodles.
What is it? Sugar?
But it took me a minute because I thought it was Snickers
And bread.
and I hate Snickers.
It looks nothing like Snickers.
But it's all of it is butter, sugar, cinnamon, and flour. like that's it. You put it together. You put it in the oven.
Name those ingredients again.
That's it. Butter, sugar, cinnamon, and flour.
Those are like incomplete ingredients for anything. It's just.
It's probably some other stuff, but those are like the main ingredients. It's probably like a little tad bit of salt or something.
How are those the main ingredients? Those are like not even the main ingredients for any recipe.
Those are like the main ingredients for every sweet recipe that you can have.
It's a small portion of it, but I mean, it's like, well, sugar, of course, yeah, but.
And that's it. But the cookie is delicious.
They came up with Snickerdoodle cookies.
I don't know why they call it Snickerdoodle. Or where the Snickerdoodle like chocolate, where that brand came from, but they have no relation. But the Snickerdoodle cookie is delicious.
I take your word for it. Matter of fact, I'm not even taking your word for it.
You can taste it?
No, I don't want any of it. It doesn't look. I don't like it.
You like sugar cookies?
I mean, not really. I will never have a craving for sugar cookies.
You like cinnamon?
No, I don't like cinnamon at all. Well, hold up. No, I mean I'll eat it, but nah.
Is there a difference between cinnamon and brown cinnamon?
Yeah, one is brown, one is cinnamon.
Hold on. That's not a brown cinnamon. There's brown sugar.
It's brown sugar.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's it.
if there was a difference, one would be brown, the other one would just be cinnamon.
So you're right. Okay. All right, that's cool. Well, I'm enjoying my cookie.
Keep on, man. You can have it.
I'll try not to eat into the microphone. But the cookies are delicious. And you know what's crazy is like I had a few Budweiser beers before I had the cookie. But they don't bother my taste. But I will drink Budweiser with anything. Yes, I'm drinking it with this cookie.
Well, I mean, Snickerdoodle, you probably need to have anything else with that. Like, wash it down with anything.
Nah, you probably want milk, man. It's just a cookie, fool. It's just a regular cookie. It's just got sugar and cinnamon on it.
It's like a pancake.
What's a big cookie? It's a big flat cookie. Like, what you want?
It don't even look right. It does not look like cookie to me. It's just like, this is called a Snickerdoodles. Don't call it. I don't want it because it's called a cookie. If it was just called a Snickerdoodle, I might try it. But it's called a Snickerdoodle cookie, and it does not look like a cookie.
It's a Snickerdoodle cookie.
No, I don't want it.
But I know you shouldn't put syrup on it. It's not a pancake. Like, you don't want to do that because you probably die. Just like it got sugar and cinnamon already on it.
Yeah,
you don't want to put syrup on it.
Has all the major ingredients for artery clogging.
Yes.
Already in there.
And it's delicious. I'm going to have me another one.
That's all right.
Like, whatever. My arteries are good.
This will be a short podcast. He banks out like midway through Sugar Shock. Snickerdoodles. Anyway, yo, thanks for tuning in to Off the Pad Podcast, man. This is Corey Marshall.
I'm Jayé Toler.
Yeah, and you're listening to Off the Pad Podcast. Thank everybody for tuning in. This is a weekly podcast. We drop the new episode every Wednesday. We hope that you all are enjoying the episodes. We're getting great feedback, man, so I do appreciate it. So what's up? How was your weekend?
This was Thanksgiving weekend that we just passed.
Oh, yeah.
Long weekend.
Yeah, this was a long weekend.
Long weekend. I've been spending a lot of time with family.
I've been spending. You had to pause after.
Your lights lit up. I was just ready.
I've been spending.
Yeah, I had a lot of time, but I don't know if I should say family. I guess one who will become family. I was spending a lot of time with my girlfriend.
Speaking of Japanese proverb, one who will become family. Master Splinter over here.
Yeah, I mean she's like family. My girlfriend, she's like this is not official. This is not official
actually,
yet.
She is family.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's not like it's not yet, but she's family.
Yeah, I just mean like official. People like, oh, did y'all make it official? You didn't tell everybody on the podcast. It's like, well, no, it's not official. But
if you don't know her by
y'all
now,
know what time it
then
is.
Yeah. All our listeners know Michelle.
You know what's funny? I had somebody say something to me about like, yeah, how's Michelle? How things? And they never met her.
That's funny.
They never met her before, but they listened to the podcast.
That's cool. Though.
They're like, hey, everything good? I was like, yeah. I was like, do you know her? I was like, no, it's the podcast.
You could definitely never be out with another girl.
Right.
They would definitely call you out on it, yo. Like, is that Michelle? No.
Well, that's cool, because I never will.
That's what's up, brother. I like it.
But no, I had a good weekend, man. Thanksgiving with we did the Thanksgiving with my pops, me, Michelle, and my dad.
Cool.
And then we went to her family, her grandma's house, and did the thing over there. And the rest of the weekend was cool. We did some boyfriend girlfriend stuff.
Cool.
Hung out with another couple.
All right. Played games and stuff. Oh, that's the board games we were talking about.
Yeah, we played some board games.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't make it. I didn't have anybody to bring.
Nah, it's cool. We don't like lonely people. So it was dope.
Happy holidays.
That was cool. Yeah, that was my weekend. How was your weekend? No, I didn't do any comedy this weekend. It was
okay. I had unexpected comedy, yo. I did one show on Friday, in Winchester, Virginia. 2 shows Saturday in Winchester, Virginia. So it was pretty cool.
Word.
Yeah. They came up at the last minute, so hey, I had time, so I went up there. It's good. Speaking of shows, shows coming up this week. Wednesday and Thursday at the Richmond Funny Bone with headliner Ramin Mostafavi. Check him out. And also, man, Friday and Saturday, I'll be hosting the shows for Ricky Smiley. So I'm looking forward to those shows, man.
Where?
Richmond Funny Bone.
Oh, okay. So you're there this whole week. So Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday, Saturday.
But Wednesday, Thursday is Ramin.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursdays, Ramin Mostafavi.
And Friday, Saturday
Ricky Smiley.
All at Richmond Funny Bone. Word up.
Yeah.
I might come
check those shows out. There's 3 shows Saturday. They added a 3rd show on Saturday. So
he sold out like that?
Yeah.
Where's the 3rd show?
It's like the 12 o'clock show.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
So get your tickets early if you're trying to go. Anybody listening. So jump on those. What about you? You got stuff coming up?
I got an event. What is it? Friday, whatever that date is on this Friday. December 5th, I think.
Okay.
In Petersburg, Virginia, at the Traditions Wings and Grill or something. Traditions Wings and Grill, I think is the name of it. I did the event with them last month. The band, they have a band playing for 4 hours, and I'm just emceeing through the night. So that's...
Is this the same group that was you did before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I had a good time with the folks, so I told them I'd do it again. So that'll be this Friday.
What's up? Everything else, you can definitely go to my website. I am Queer Marshall for those future dates. Check out some of the stuff I got online. Keep supporting, please.
Yeah, go to my website too. Why don't you? JayéToler.com, JayéToler, and find me on all the social media, Facebook, Instagram. I say it every time, you guys. So if you haven't heard this before, and this is your first time, find me, friend me, follow me, add me, whatever they do on all that stuff. And if you have heard this before, and if you haven't complied yet, comply.
Well, yo, want to get into it?
No. Didn't expect that one, did you?
I really wasn't. I was about to push the button. Like, let's go. Like, nah, well,
yeah, let's get into the topics, man. Let's get into the topics.
All right.
Yo, this Chameleon Rod, man, and you rolling, you listening, you in the zone with my man, Jayé Toler and Corey Marshall, off the pad, baddest podcast on this side of the universe. You heard it from me, right, man? I'm out. Are y'all paying me for this?
This podcast is sponsored by no one. This show is not yet rated. This is one recording. No do-overs. No take-backs. No write-ups. No scripts. This is Off the Pad. And now your host, Jayé, Toler, and Corey Marshall.
Welcome back. Sorry. Eat my Snickerdoodle.
He's all snickerdoodled up.
You all snickerdoodled up.
Hey there. Let me give you the proper introduction.
Woo!
Yep. I know it was short. But
This the good old boy version of the podcast right here, boy. I'll tell you. We're eating snickerdoodle cookies and everything. This is America.
woo-wee!
Woo-wee. Good old boys.
That's right.
That's right, baby.
It's a good old Snickerdoodle. Yo, for real, Corey, like, take a piece.
Man, no, I don't. Stop trying. It's just like it's like I feel like Sam I am. Like I will not eat it.
say ah.
On no parts of your snickerdoodle cookies. I will not eat it in the pan. I will not eat it in Japan. I will not eat it whatever on this podcast. I will not eat it yesterday,
In
before
class.
last.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because the
made no
the
sense,
first
but-
one I didn't like, because you like, I would not eat it in the pan. I would not eat it in Japan. That's the same word. Pan.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
It's
actually
not the same word, but the ending.
different words.
A pan in
In
Japan.
a pan, it's a pan, and Japan is a place.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta
It's
you
not
gotta
the
switch it
same
up.
word.
I would not
I
eat it
did
in the
switch it up.
pan. I would not eat it in the can.
Well, either way,
Yes.
the common denominator is I will not eat it. What if like at the end of the podcast I end up eating them? It's just
That's what we should do. You should,
I'm gonna
you
just knock
should-
them off the table before we get there. I'm sorry. You should
This,
see the look
this
on
is
his
no
face.
longer funny. Yeah, these
He's no
cookies
longer
were-
snickerdoodled up. It's just like, yo, snickerdoodles are like fighting words now.
They were expensive. You're not gonna knock them off the table.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do. We'll just keep them to yourself. Stop trying to. It's just peer pressure.
But I
want to
feed you, Corey.
I don't.
I
You
want
gonna
to
feed
feed
me
you Snickerdoodles.
But
You
can
look
make
like you
these.
can eat a Snickerdoodle.
Yeah, whatever, yo. I'm not eating that.
Let's get over the topic.
Yeah.
Good time. Clap your hands.
Let's get a topic in here. How to deal with a work
Just
crush.
have a great time. Hello, love. It is really our pleasure to be here this evening performing for you. God bless you. We love you. Have a good time, baby. Woo! Hey!
This goes back. This
Goes back.
fraternization. Is that the correct term? Fraternization. I
Don't
think.
fraternize.
Yeah.
Fraternization. It could be a word.
I think it's no. I know it is a word. I was just making sure that it was the correct word to describe dating with colleagues.
Fraternizing.
I think it's called fraternization.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
I guess.
Right.
I don't know about the nation part, but
Yes, it's the state of fraternizing. What do you mean?
I got you. I got you.
What was the question? How do you what's
Well,
do
what
about a
had nothing
work
to do with
crush?
fraternizations, that's for sure.
I try to term. I
But
try
it's
to
like, how to deal with
smart
with
it up.
it. How to deal with
How
it.
to deal with a work crush.
There you go. Oh, work crush. A crush at
Yeah.
the workplace.
That's what she said. Yeah. Oh well, Jasmine works with this, and I have a crush on a Jasmine. It's not the same. Whatever.
Definitely not.
Well, I work in a virtual reality. No. This is going somewhere that's not even. That's
How
not
to
even
deal
funny.
with a work crush. So I'm assuming it's you like somebody. I think a lot of people has been there. They've been on a job and it's just somebody who you are attracted to
Oh,
at one point. A
Yeah.
work crush. How to deal with it.
yo, I got this.
It's not a confession. Is
I
it?
didn't even think about it. Nah, this dude I used to work with, he liked me.
Whoa, hold
No,
up.
I'm not
Whoa,
even
whoa.
joking. Like he's gay,
Okay.
and he expressed that he was.
To you?
I don't
He
know.
likes you? He has a
I
crush
don't know
on
if I
you?
want to start off with this story.
Well, you already started. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta go.
we can talk about the regular topic. and then
Nah, go
just
ahead,
go straight
man.
into this.
I mean, he.
I just thought about it. So okay, I won't name the place. I'm trying to think because like, you know how I get long winded. So working there upon orientation, when I first got there, he was a manager.
Okay.
and he expressed that he liked dudes,
Okay.
black dudes. He was a white guy.
Okay.
And when he expressed that he liked black dudes, nobody thought anything of it, right? I wasn't the only black dude there. It's like, oh, okay, he's just talking, trying to just be personal. Anyway,
That's really personal.
I started to notice that he would like shake my hand differently from how he would shake everybody else.
That means nothing. It's just
No, but it would be different. Like he like just give them like a manly, a firm, just one-handed handshake. But when he get to me,
He'll
he'd
lick
do
your
one hand. No, he didn't go that far.
like
Close.
still little sprinkles in your hand or something like that.
But he'd use one hand to shake and use his other hand to like rub the top of my hand as we were shaking hands, right?
Okay.
And that's like, okay, that's all right, just bad.
Yeah.
And and he do this stuff. Hey, let's hang out after. Let's do like a team outing. And I'd be like, well, who's coming? He's like, oh, well, just me and you. And I was like, wait a minute.
We're a duet. We're a team.
I was like, this is not a team. And he wasn't even my manager. He was just a
That's
manager.
a team. For tennis. If y'all playing tennis, that's a team.
I don't play that.
2-on-2 basketball, that's a team.
Stop it.
I'll stop.
So I didn't say nothing. I was like, okay, this guy. But what drew the line for me?
What drew a line for me was when he
can't-
held your hand and rubbed the top. That's time for a new job, buddy.
He rubbed my head. He came. I was ooh, I guess I got to tell it. I was in a call center, and I was talking to a customer on the phone.
Okay.
And he came over and just rubbed the top of my head, talking about he wants good luck, right? Because I'm bald. Y'all who can't see me, who don't know me, I have a clean shaven head. And he walked over and just rubbed my hand, and like, I want this for good luck. But he said it in such a gay way, right?
Did he like rub it like the Apollo stump, like before they go out to sing?
No,
Like a crystal ball kind of rub.
He rubbed it like he was a masseuse.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then so I told the guy on the phone, hold on. Before I finished servicing the call, I told him, hold on. And I stood up and I pulled the manager to the side where no one could hear me. And I let out a few expletives. and I was like, yo, you just can't do this kind of stuff. Like, and he was cool. He was like, no, I'm sorry. I was just trying to say, hey, and blah, blah. I was like, no, you
I
weren't.
just want to rub your head. Good luck. That was all. I'm so sorry.
We were cool after that. But what makes this whole story hilarious to me.
What makes it funny to me is because you're gonna tell me that he's the first guy who gave you Snickerdoodle cookies.
No, he did not give me Snickerdoodle cookies.
Snickerdoodle cookies. Okay.
I wore. So Halloween came around, and this is after I already exploded on him, but we became cool after that. He didn't touch me again and all of that. But Halloween, I came dressed as Spider-Man in a Spider-Man suit, and I didn't realize that the lights, the fluorescent lights in the building, made the Spider-Man costume see-through. At home, it wasn't see-through, and the only thing I had under that costume was the white Fruit of the Loom tidy whities. Right? Now, I didn't know this until I was walking around.
Well, I mean, that's what Peter Parker wears underneath. He just wears that. He was true to form, dog.
And I noticed it, and I was like, oh my God. And he saw me, and he made a joke, and it was like 3 girls around him. The girls loved him. Like, all girls like gay dudes. I don't know why, but they relate, I guess. I don't know. But he was talking to them, and he's like, but he said it loud enough for me to hear. He's like, oh my God, do you see what Jay's wearing? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, let me run back to my cube.
Is you event like Spider-Man? Run away, shoot your web, and swing over the cubicles.
He was like,
your spider sense ain't go off. My spider sense is tingling. Somebody's talking about me.
Tingling. That's even a gay sense to say. And he was like, I would love to dip my vanilla into that chocolate. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is so inappropriate."
Yeah,
like I should have probably reported
sprayed
it.
it with your webs.
Stop it! I'm not gonna spray him with anything, web or not. There's nothing coming out of me going towards him. This is a fist.
That's mean. That's mean, Spidey.
But we're cool now.
Okay.
But that was just a crazy. Yeah.
That was a crazy crush.
Yeah, that was
That's
crazy.
a good way of dealing with it. So you wear Spider-Man costumes and run away. That's how you deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could date another comedian lady because she'll be traveling too much, and then I'll be traveling too much. I don't think I would like our schedules. That's about the main reason.
Oh, you really mean date?
Huh?
Oh, you meant date, like
Yeah.
dating.
Like dating, like, yo, this is my girl.
All right.
Like,
I took the question as
like
like not really date. I took the question as would you have fun?
All right. So just in case, you know what I'm saying, we'll just backtrack on what we talked about. So the crush. So should you act on it? You say it's, what was the final answer? Did we say? I say no. Leave it alone. I say leave it alone. Keep it professional. I think it'll get messy. That's just me.
Okay. All right. So to just directly answer the question, I say yes. I think it's okay as long as you're honest. And not to say that at first, but just to give the answer now. Yeah, be honest with the person you have a crush on, and let them know what's at stake. And if both of y'all understand and agree to the risk, go for it.
All right.
Why do people just float away in space?
People ask us questions like we're astronomers.
Astronomer. Hey, we're Americans. We're not astronomers. We're them good old boys.
Now, man, why do you float? Because that's science. This question makes me mad. You float because science.
Because there's no air, right? There's
Science
no air
supports
in space.
it.
There's no air in space.
Well, it depends on what you mean by air.
No, there's no air. There's no oxygen. There's no air.
It's no air the way we consider air.
There's nothing. It's empty. It's zero.
Well, no, duh. It has to be filled with something. Everything has mass. Everything is full of matter.
There is such thing as vacuums. As vacuum space, which means there's nothing in there.
No, that's incorrect.
That is incorrect. I mean,
Right, I win. I win your argument.
I handed it to you. Well, yes, that is incorrect. Why, yes, I am guilty.
Yeah.
I challenge you to a duel. Why, yes, I will stab myself with my sword.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
We do surrender. I'm sorry.
Well, there's no gravity.
There's no air as well. That's why there's no sound.
There is sound.
There is no sound in space.
There's absolutely sound.
You cannot hear anything in space, dog. There's no sound. I mean, there's no air, so the sound can't travel.
There's no sound for you to hear. But there's definitely sound. That's like one of those questions where if you knock a tree down, and you're not there.
No.
If a tree falls in the forest and you're not there.
Scientific. There is no sound in space because there's no air for the sound to travel.
There's sound in space, but you can't hear it because the air isn't there to transport it.
Well, okay, I see your point, but then there's
if
no
you
sound.
make a
Sound
noise,
is silent.
if you make a noise,
Okay, I
there's a
got you.
vibration.
Okay, I got you. But you won't hear it.
Sound is vibration.
You won't hear it, though.
Yeah, you won't hear it
I
because
don't think you can hear it.
the vibration probably won't travel there.
You won't be able to hear it. That's why, like, you be watching TV and people be on the outside of the spaceship knocking on the window. Well, hold up.
What?
Never mind. Yeah, I'm making this up.
What are you talking about?
I'm making up this scenario television show that I've seen. But space is silent. That's why whenever you watch like movies, it's usually quiet out there.
They be talking in their radio communications.
Yeah, that's in the spaceship though.
That's in their space suits.
Yeah, in the spacesuit, but it's not like outside. It'd be mad quiet. It'd be like.
Did you just give an example?
Yeah, I mean,
Is that what this silent pause was? Did we just enter
and
space?
I was moving. You see,
We just had spatial communication on this
the spatial
off the pad
podcast. Yeah.
What does it have? What's the question? What does it have to do with anything?
Well, yeah. Why can't you?
Oh, why do you
why
float?
do you float away?
Why do you float away?
Because I guess there's no friction for you to push off of.
Yeah. What else would you do? There's no other force to change your movement.
All right, so
That's
here's
like
the thing.
Newton. That's like Newton's laws.
Okay, but look, I don't know because then how did they change position of satellites?
Satellites aren't in space completely.
What?
Satellites are in Earth's orbit.
Yeah, that's still space. What are you talking?
No, it's not outside of our gravitational reach.
But it's
The Earth has a gravitational reach around the surface, way higher than the surface. It's like the atmosphere and the lithosphere, the stratosphere, and all these spheres. And the satellites are still within Earth's orbit. That's why they circle the Earth. Now, if something were to go past our orbit, then it'll be at the same speed it was forever.
all right. So how about this? How about I'm on a satellite. I'm fixing a satellite, and I accidentally let go. I'm not gonna be pulled down to Earth.
That is correct.
I'm
You
gonna
probably
float
fly away.
So how come the satellite ain't gonna fly away?
Depending on
According to what you just said.
Depending on which way you flow, you fall off the satellite. If you fall off the satellite in one way, then you might fly away forever.
That doesn't make sense. If I'm in Earth's gravitational pull, I'm going to go back towards the Earth.
You don't have the mass to be sustained within.
That makes no sense.
That does.
I don't have the mass.
Yes, the mass.
Mass? M-A-S-S?
Correct. You're not heavy enough. So the way
If it's weightless. So why do I have weight?
what's weightless?
If I'm leave me alone. I don't understand what's going on in this conversation. This conversation is weightless. I'm just floating away in this conversation right now.
Yeah, man, you gotta have mass to be in the.
So space is all right. I'm hearing you, and I don't know if this is correct, so I'm just kind of going along with what you're saying.
Everything.
Just because I don't have anything to argue.
Everything has a gravitational force.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
A piece of lint.
Yes.
A person.
Okay. Everything.
Mountain.
All inclusive.
Right,
Gotcha.
and I'm going from smallest to biggest.
Yeah, but there's no mountain in space, so you can't use mountain.
We don't know that.
No, but there is no mountain.
You don't know
in
all
space.
of space.
There is no floating mountain in space. I was just talking about like an asteroid or something like that, or like a comet. But there's no mountain just floating around in space where you can say that's a big mass.
But you don't know everything that's in space. So
There's no floating mountain in space.
All right, so we'll take that.
Maybe in Star Wars country or something like that.
I'll take that. I'll take there's no mountain, but you don't know that. But okay, that's not the point. The point
Maybe
is
outside our galaxy in Snickerdoodle galaxy or something like that. There's probably a floating mountain.
if there's a floating mountain full of Snickerdoodles, I would want to move to that planet. As long as they have a Budweiser fountain, a fresh spring Budweiser fountain that's on the side of a Snickerdoodle mountain would be delicious.
Okay.
And that's like my new thing. The Snickerdoodles is like my new thing because I haven't had red velvet cookies yet, but oh my god, like when I do, it's gonna be something crazy. And I heard they're coming out with the red velvet Oreos. Anyway.
This is 800 pounds, Jay. You talking? Oreo.
But yeah, man. For gravity, so everything has a gravitational force. The bigger the thing, the more mass. I can say the bigger, but the more mass, because there could be a tiny thing with more mass in some degree. So whatever has the more mass equals more gravitational force. Let's do that. Let's just say that. I'm not saying let's just say that.
Yeah, man.
No, that is correct.
So everything else is not in the equation right now, but everything green as well, we'll put that in the equation.
Yeah. So the bigger the mass, the stronger the gravitational force.
Okay.
And we as humans, our little bodies, we're strong enough to, if we sit on a satellite, to be pulled in by the Earth's orbit. The satellites are I mean, not strong enough, but we don't have enough mass. But satellites have enough mass where it meets that balance with the Earth so that they stay in.
All right, so how did that Red Bull guy jump from outer space?
I don't know the Red Bull guy.
Yeah, he jumped from outer space and onto the Earth.
Oh, you talking about the skydiver?
The satellite jump.
He didn't.
Like the highest diving board or something like that.
So he didn't jump from a satellite.
Well, it wasn't a diving board. He jumped from something in outer space.
Yeah, it wasn't a satellite.
Wasn't it the moon or something like that?
Do they jump from the moon?
He drank Red Bull. He jumped from the moon. I saw him fall, yo. I watched it, son.
This dude wouldn't be here.
It was near the moon.
This dude, the dude was not.
I don't know.
He was out near the moon, and he was not on a satellite.
He was on something very, very high, some rocket ship or something like that.
Yeah, he took some special plane ship thing, and jumped out, and he had to change suits or something.
He changed suits midair. It was like a stunt man.
Yeah, I mean he didn't it wasn't like a.
How could you change suits midair? There's no oxygen. It's like falling down out of his spacesuit, putting on his acrobatic suit, his little gold shimmery suit that he landed in.
Yeah, but he wasn't unbelievably, unscientifically high. He was
Unscientifically high. What kind of term is that? He wasn't any height is scientific. It's just like
jumping off of the moon on the Earth would be an unscientific.
No,
height.
it is actually scientific height.
It actually
Height is
it's
science.
not.
Period.
Yeah, but jumping off of the moon to Earth is not scientific.
I seen it.
You did not see that.
It was on. I was on. I might have
A
on
fictional
YouTube.
movie.
It was on YouTube.
Right.
No, I'm making up stuff. He didn't jump off the moon, but he jumped off a high platform, whatever.
He jumped
Not
off
even
a
a high
nut.
platform. What do you mean? He didn't jump up there. I mean, he had to jump off
He
something.
flew up there.
He didn't fly up there. Yeah, Red Bull really does not give you wings, son. Like he was in some kind of ship or a satellite or something like that.
He's not in a satellite. Stop saying satellite.
It
The
was
dude was
something-
not in a
It was
satellite.
something satellizing around the the Earth. It was something that was in the orb or something a bigger mass than he had. That brought him up there.
He went on the Snickerdoodles starship,
He brought his mass to outer space.
and then he left out of space.
He jumped his mass down to Earth.
People float in space because it's a vacuum. Didn't I say that earlier?
No, I think I said vacuum.
No,
but
you said it. Yeah, I was just arguing that sound track.
You just won me back that argument.
I gave
Oh,
it
yeah,
back.
sorry, I was right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
When is the best time to do Christmas shopping?
I think for me, at least for my family, growing up, the best time to Christmas shop was on December 26th. Was the day after Christmas.
You'd be New Year's shopping.
Not because everything's going on sale because they didn't sell before Christmas. So
Okay.
everything goes on sale on December, and half the stuff that people bought before Christmas, they bring back.
So what did y'all open up? You had to open it on Christmas? You had to change the dates on the calendar?
We just
You know, was
waited.
a day behind in your household?
Why you laughing at me, dude? Like,
I'm sorry.
like, that's so
I mean,
mean.
no, I'm not saying this is what y'all did, but it sounds like this is what you did. Like your parents just moved the calendar up back to 24th. You know, like daylight savings or something.
That's so mean. You gotta laugh at me like that.
No, I'm not.
Nah,
laughing,
we
son.
knew when Christmas happened.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knew. We knew what it was.
No, I mean, I'm not saying you didn't know it existed.
But we were just brought up that
You wait till
we
after.
would get our gifts the next day
That's neat though. That's cool though.
because everything was cheap. Like I said, I always got pajamas. I think I talked about that before. That's like not a fake story. That's for real. But we would go and do shopping on the 26th. Kmart had a crazy red light special.
Oh,
It was a blue light special. it was the blue light special at Kmart, and it was crazy the next day.
what's up, yo?
So if y'all, it's like Halloween. Like you get the
time to go
best candy.
trick-or-treating is after Halloween. Y'all went trick or treating after Halloween.
Well,
too?
we didn't do that, but
Okay.
on November
Like trick or
1st,
treat, you got any candy left?
on November 1st, candy sales drop.
Yeah.
It's just like Christmas. Everything drops on the day after, and that's it. That's my answer. What's the best time to go Christmas shopping? After Christmas. So tell your loved ones to just be patient. This is the time. This is the season to emphasize
Patience.
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 Yeah, and you get a good reward. You get a good reward.
I usually go shopping like Christmas Eve, yo.
Or just plan the year ahead. So on December 26th of this year, do all your shopping for Christmas next year.
They be mad when they get out of date stuff. But this game was good last year.
Just be smart.
I'm not even with this size anymore.
What'd you say? You go shopping the day before Christmas?
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve. Walgreens.
That's like a short window. Oh,
Walgreens.
unless you go to Walgreens. Okay, yeah, because most of them are 24 hours now.
Yeah. You get some, good last minute gifts, yo.
I'm going to get you a box of Snickerdoodle cookies. I'm going to have it sent to you.
And you going to get it back next Christmas, I guarantee. Same box and everything.
Sure, you're right.
Expiration date. But I hate when people. Well, I shouldn't say hate, but it makes me feel uncomfortable when people give me gifts that I would not even think of anything. It's like, hey man, I got you something. It's like, why did you do this? Because you put me in an awkward position to accept this gift without giving you something.
Don't feel awkward.
I do feel awkward.
I don't feel awkward. If y'all want to give me a gift, I will accept it gladly.
Don't give me a gift.
And I will not reciprocate.
I'm not good with that type of stuff.
Oh, thank you.
I'll get you
glad
something.
you thought of
Jayé,
me.
But nah, I don't like gifts.
Not like I like them.
Mm.
But that's, when is the time? But the question is, when is the best time to go Christian shopping? This is a stupid question.
That's a stupid question. All our questions are stupid questions. If that's the case. Or topics.
Don't put them in the same boat as the floating. The floating in space is a stupid question.
That's what Christmas means.
Sounds like this person needs help. Whoever asked this about when they should go Christmas shopping.
I didn't mean to say, don't say that.
I don't mean help like that. I just mean some guidance and some assistance on how to shop for their loved ones.
I think, all right, don't look at a specific time. Go based off what you want to get the person and whenever you see a sale. Just go for the sales.
Boom.
Just go for the sales. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for like the day before or the day after. If you see something on sale you think is good for somebody, get it.
You know what? Yeah.
Follow the sales, man.
I'm not
Follow
even
the sales.
I'm not even that big on quote unquote Christmas shopping per se.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see something I want somebody to have, I get it for them when I see it, when I'm able to afford it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be. I don't have to wait till Christmas.
Yeah.
Again, if I see a pair of shoes that I think my girl like.
Hold on. Do you give it to her before Christmas?
Yeah.
No, you still wait till Christmas, dog.
I'm saying in March I saw some shoes that my girls wanted.
Yeah, that
or that she
you
liked.
just kind of Twilight Zone this whole topic, but I got you.
Okay.
I got you. No, I follow you. But I was just saying, like, during the Christmas season, if you see something on sale, pick it up.
But see, to me, so the more important thing to me is about what makes it special to that person. What makes it special for the season? Because I buy my girlfriend shoes all the time. So if I see a pair of shoes now, there's no point in me buying them and then holding them until Christmas. Because that wouldn't be a Christmas gift. I've bought her like 7 pairs of shoes this year.
But it is Christmas gifts. You can still. I mean, if it's a special pair of shoes, then that's different.
If it's the pair of shoes that she wanted for like the last 2 years or something, and I've gotten her 7 other pair of shoes, but never these shoes because they'd never had her size or something.
But actually, you never got her those shoes. Unless you're just buying the same shoe.
Right.
So, I mean,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my girlfriend treats me out to dinner.
Treat you out. That's not a Christmas gift.
That's my point.
That's her obligation.
Well, that's my point. It's something that she does regularly, and she better not try to take me to well, unless it's like a real expensive restaurant.
Okay.
If she goes somewhere where she wouldn't know because she's vegetarian, if she takes me to like Ruth Chris, I'll accept that as a Christmas gift. But she can't take me to like Applebee's.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
When it comes to Christmas trees, do you prefer real or fake?
I guess these last two are really in the seasonal spirit.
Mm-hmm. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That sounds horrible.
My girl loves Christmas music.
Yo, Christmas music is the best. Yo, I love Christmas music.
I thought you were about to get on me for talking about her for so much.
No. I mean, yo, if she does Christmas music, then I could dig talking about her. But Christmas music is the best music ever.
Oh man,
like I wouldn't mind. I could listen to Christmas music all year long.
I'm gonna need you to stop saying that.
I could listen to Christmas music all year long.
Stop it, Corey. Like I hate it. I don't listen to it.
What?
I don't hate it.
What is wrong with you?
I don't hate it.
You can't hate it.
I don't.
Well, you can, but I mean, yo, this is the best music, yo. It's just
I don't hate it.
It's good music. It's like well written songs.
I just don't listen to it.
I'm not mad at you. You just plug your ears up. Ah!
I don't not listen to it.
Run out the room in your little Spider-Man suit.
My box of Snickerdoodles.
Your box of Snickerdoodles.
Imagining I was floating away in space where I couldn't hear the Christmas music. No, man. Nothing wrong with Christmas music. I don't particularly listen to it, and I don't particularly not listen to it. So if it's on, all right, whatever.
You unscientifically listen to it.
Sure, let's go with that. Well, how do you all prefer my Christmas trees? I don't have a Christmas tree in my house.
Okay.
This is the bad part of this podcast because my girlfriend's going to frown the whole time. Because she loves Christmas music so much and I don't listen to it. She wants to set up a Christmas tree in my house. And
Do it. Let her do it. You got plenty of room, dog.
I was like, no.
Let her do it. I'm not saying let her do it. That's mean, but you should.
I haven't had a Christmas tree in 10 years in my house that I moved out of my parents.
Did something happen?
No, I just don't have a Christmas tree. I don't want to decorate a Christmas tree. She wants. I don't even think she wants to decorate a Christmas tree by herself. She wants us to decorate it together.
All right, so
we can go and decorate somebody else's Christmas tree together. I want to do that with my girlfriend.
Ebenezer. Hold on.
I want to go and decorate somebody else's Christmas tree with you.
We'll do like Mr. Scrooge.
We'll do the couple
things. Visitation from the ghost of Christmas past or something. It's just like, dude. It's just like, you go ahead and let us put a Christmas tree out. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me be Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be your Bob Marley because I want to live. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to visit you like Ebenezer.
See, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm sorry.
You know who Ebenezer is?
No.
I was wondering why you never responded when I was calling you Ebenezer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ebenezer Scrooge, son.
Oh, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't. Scrooge. I just call him Scrooge. I forgot his first name.
Yeah, Ebenezer.
I don't know the
Marley.
song.
Bob Marley was the guy that visited him, his ex-coworker, and told him he was going to get visited by the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future.
I think you're talking in space because I don't hear you.
Wait, is it Bob Cratchit or Bob Marley?
Bob Marley was a Jamaican singer.
I know
rapper.
that, but was it Bob Marley goes there, hey, Scrooge, you're about to be visited by three spirits, yo. The ghosts are Christmas past, present, and future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tree.
See, the thing is, when I was single, I wouldn't mind having a Christmas tree. I'd have a girl come and put a Christmas tree up, but then I'd take it down because I have another girl come and put a Christmas. No, I'm joking.
Like, what kind of ratchetness is this?
And then when the first girl came back, she was like, "Oh, the Christmas tree looks different." I was like, "Yeah, I redecorated it." I am almost just playing. No, it's just jokes. This is a podcast. Stop it. But no, man, I don't have no Christmas trees. But the way you guys are talking, maybe I will.
You should get it. I mean, I like real Christmas trees, even though I haven't had one. But I mean, like in a while, I haven't had one in a while. I have like a little light up Christmas tree myself that I plug up. But I think this year I'm gonna still do the plug up Christmas tree. Maybe next year I'm gonna do the light up the real one.
Is it a white or a green one?
It's actually it's silver.
You got a silver Christmas tree?
Yeah, and it changes colors. It's like the little fiber optic joints. It's like the leaves are like fiber optic and they're like shimmers and changes colors and stuff like that.
Stop moving your hands like that. Like nobody can see you. Like,
it's the only way I can
he's like
describe
waving his hand and
it's
and
like
twinkling his fingers.
It's like a mystical movement. Like my fingers look like tinglings.
Have you had a real Christmas tree in your house before?
Yeah, but when we was growing up, like my father, he used to always just get real Christmas trees, like for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. So we grew up with real Christmas trees.
I've never had a real Christmas tree in my house.
It's a great smell.
Nah, we didn't have real Christmas trees growing up in my house.
Okay.
My mom, she used to cut this bush.
What?
That's not funny.
What are you talking? It's not funny. It's all right.
We had this bush. We had a couple bushes outside, and my mom would cut this bush. It wasn't even. I think like pines. It's like a pine tree or whatever.
Yeah, but it's not a pine bush. There's nowhere in the world.
No, it wasn't a bush, but it had like little prickly. It was like a little prickly bush. It had little prickly leaves, and she would cut the bush, and she would just sit it on the floor, and we used to throw like glitter on it. And
all right, be quiet. Just be quiet. Just shut up.
That has some potential. Like,
it just got unrealistic. I'm just like, yo, like who? But then I didn't want to talk about your mother. It's like, yo, what's wrong with your mother? But that's what she did. That's what she did. But it just got too crazy.
now we had fake trees.
Okay.
What was the topic?
I can't even remember. It's how do you decorate your tree?
Real or fake tree?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
I definitely prefer fake tree. Let me go ahead and say that just to answer this listener's question.
I prefer real tree, but it's a lot of hassle with
real tree brings in
man.
bugs. I think. I don't know. I don't like.
Well, it can't bring in bugs if it
I don't
didn't
like-
bring it in.
I don't like nature. I don't like.
Yeah, it smells so
I don't
great,
like
yo.
bugs.
But I think I like the fiber optic tree, yo. I love that tree now.
How big is it?
It's like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, small,
Okay.
maybe like a foot. No, like 2 feet high.
You set it on the table.
Now I put it on the fireplace. Well, now I put it on the fireplace, but I usually just sit it on the table the years before when I
On
had
the
it
fireplace on the
on the floor.
brick on the floor.
On the
Oh,
brick,
okay.
yeah.
Yep. I don't have a Christmas tree. Really fake. But if I were to have one, it would be a fake one.
Guys, how do you downsize your friend circle?
Good thing now that we hope you enjoy. Some people told me, you know,
I
When you're in
say the
love.
best way to downsize your friend circle is to
you love
force them to eat Snickerdoodle cookies. That's my answer.
Are you trying not to be my friend anymore, Corey?
I'm just saying, if you keep pressuring me, it will get annoying.
See,
I feel like you're invading my personal space with your Snickerdoodles.
I feel like if you had one of these Snickerdoodles, then we would become closer friends.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm good.
Okay. How to downsize? What did you say?
How to downsize your friend circle. I don't know if it's like on Facebook or like in person, in real life.
You know what? Maybe that's the answer. Maybe unfriend them on Facebook and then stop answering their calls, and they'll get it. That's like the new age way of communicating relationship terminations.
Okay, I could dig it.
But I don't know, man. I feel like I'd have an unfair. I don't know. Unfair is the right word, but with all these kind of questions, I'm a very upfront person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I talk to people. So if I don't want to be anybody's friend anymore, I tell them that. Like, I don't know how to sugarcoat
It's
things.
like that with Facebook too. You send them an inbox. Hey, I'm just sending you this inbox to let you know I'm going to unfriend you in a couple minutes.
Well, it
Don't
depends.
be offended.
It depends. If we interact often on Facebook, I
Mm.
would give them a message. That's the right thing to do, I think.
Mm.
But if we never interact on Facebook, no, I'll just unfriend a person. But if they're in my friend circle, the question is, like the way to downsize, I gotta tell them, hey,
I'm downsizing right now.
we've had a good 3 years or whatever of friendship. Things been cool, but there's some things recently that make me realize that a separation in our friendship is the best thing for me.
It's not you. It's me.
Yeah. So, so long. Have a good life.
Before I let you go,
I wouldn't sing to them.
can I get a kiss?
And I definitely wouldn't ask for a kiss, especially if it's a dude that I'm,
Well, I
I'm
wasn't
severing
thinking
a
that, I'm just
relationship with.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely, I'm all about being upfront and talking to people. I mean, I hate that I have some relationships that have been split and I don't know why.
Okay.
And it's like
I understand that.
there's no sign. And it's like, yo, well, what happened?
Mhm.
What? Just let me know. Even
Maybe
if
you
there's
like their
something we
post.
can't, even if there's something we can't salvage, that's fine. But at least let me know what your issue was with whatever we had going on, so that I'll know what other people might perceive that I can't see for myself.
I could dig it.
So I'm all about just being real. When people are scared, well, what if they ask me? Just tell them, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling that every time you come around the crib, you drink up all my beer or you eat all my food.
Eat on my Snickerdoodles.
And then we go out, you never pay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the type of friend that I don't want to have, and I'm sorry.
All right. You know, I can understand that. I think like the best way to lessen your friend circle, especially if it's like the opposite sex and you a dude, you just go up to them. You gotta get out of here with that alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, crumb cake I saw you with, 'cause you dismissed. That's right, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. You without me is like cornflakes without the milk. This is my world. You're just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Now get on out of here. Scat. Don't touch that coat.
What the world?
That is the best dismissal speech ever, y'all.
What in the world is that?
That's Orange Juice Jones, son. The Rain.
All right, I have no idea what that is or what.
You gotta get out of here with the alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, crumb cake I saw you with, 'cause you dismissed.
Yeah, just say that.
So dope, yo. This is my world. You're just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Okay.
That was
Okay. Let's have some dialogue all about Star Wars.
Star Wars. J.J. Abrams. I think that's why it came up again, because he's doing the new episode 7.
Okay. I'm just saying, okay, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, that's like so dope, because usually it's, George Lucas, right? George Lucas? Yeah,
George Lucas did Star Wars. I don't have much to contribute to this topic. I don't know Star Wars.
But you can't say you don't know Star Wars, because you know Star Wars. I mean, I don't understand what you're talking.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about Star Wars. I've never seen a Star Wars. I've never seen a trailer. I've never seen a movie, an episode. I don't even know. Was there like a series? Did they do a Star Wars series like they did Star Trek? I have no idea. I've never seen Star Wars. So I don't know anything about it.
All right, I'm really sitting here like in disbelief. You from Earth, right?
As far as I know, yes.
I mean, I don't understand how you could be on Earth and have
can't-
never seen Star Wars.
I can't remember before I was 3.
You was
so
kind of exaggerating before you said you never seen a trailer. I mean, I know you seen a trailer. All right, I understand. I understand the point. But for you to say you've never seen Star Wars, you don't know anything about it, is just unbelievable.
No, I haven't seen a trailer.
You have never seen Star Wars before?
I've never seen Star Wars.
All right, but you know about R2-D2. You know about C-3PO.
I have no idea what C-3PO
Oh
is.
my God, dude! Like, you joking?
I think R2-D2 is a robot.
Is it? Yeah. He's
And I've
the
learned
little
that
short robot.
from comedian. I don't know how big or tall he is.
Well, whatever. He's a short robot,
But
like a little trash can.
I don't know what he looks like. I couldn't identify him.
He's like a little trash can.
There are a bunch of different kinds of trash cans. Like
It's like a little. Just think of a little trash can.
I got 5 of them in my head right now.
Those 5 are R2-D2.
But they don't even look the same.
But they're R2-D2.
It
It could be R2-D1.
I'm about to say what happened to R1D1.
I mean, but
Or-
I don't know, but well,
or A1, A2.
there was an R2. Well, whatever. There was a R something.
How did it get the R's? Oh, the stand for robot?
I don't know. You asking me?
Robot.
Well, of course you would ask me. I don't know
what would be
hold
D?
up. I'm getting carried away here, and so are you.
I'm not getting carried away. I don't know anything about Star Wars or where to ask
R2-D2
this. What
is
questions
like-
to ask?
Sort of like the manufacturing number of or the make of that particular robot.
So it took that many letters to get to him? R is like the
There's like a R2D
18th letter or something.
There's a R2D1
like a
and an
20
R2D2 and an R something. So different variations are different types of robots.
Are those his parents or brothers or sisters?
No, they're just his previous models, the previous versions of that particular android or robot.
Oh, so is that not important?
I don't know what's important now because I didn't even know I had to know that information because I never talked to anybody that doesn't know anything about Star Wars, so I never had to explain an R2D2.
I've heard comedians talk about R2D2, and that's how I know he's a robot.
And then C-3PO is like the
I don't
same
know
way.
what C-3PO
C-3PO
is.
is the little gold robot that be with R2-D2.
Oh, it's another robot.
It was an android.
Stop that. Don't do that.
No, but it's an android.
It's a
What-
robot?
No, it's an android. It's like, yeah, it's a robot.
Dude,
It's
you
metal.
messing
It's
me
made
up.
of metal. Yeah,
All right. So it's a robot.
yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's an android, but it's a robot.
I haven't seen a Star Wars, so don't talk to me in Star Wars terms.
I'm not talking. That's just like scientific terms.
I have an Android. I have an Android phone.
Okay, it's not an R2D2 or C3PO.
Right. This is an Android.
What version of it?
So don't tell me
what version of Android operating system do you have?
It's not C3PO version. I don't know what
right.
version it is.
But it's a version of it.
So there's a different version that walks and talks?
Yeah, and one of them is a C3PO.
That's a robot. How
but
can
it's an Android.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm just putting it together now. Like, what if that is the future Android operating system? Those R2D2s. What is the C3POs? Well, not the R2D2s, but yeah, actually, the R2D2 was an Android as well, right? People.
I don't know. I was just saying, right? You
asking
asking me.
the people, but I think they were both different forms of androids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. So I know Luke Skywalker is a character. I think he was a good guy.
He was the main character. Well,
I know he was the main character.
Well, he was a big character. I don't want to say the main character, but yeah.
I know
Princess Leia.
I don't know Princess Leia.
Well, that's the princess. Her name is Leia, and that's his sister.
Was he trying to save her?
Well, hold up. You really don't know anything about Star Wars, dog?
Yeah, this is not a joke. I don't know anything about Star Wars. I've never watched one of them. I never looked at a plot. I don't have no idea what it's about. I saw Spaceballs. And
the movie.
If I understand Spaceballs correctly, it's a spoof on Star Wars. Yeah. But I don't know anything about Star Wars, so I don't know what part of Spaceballs was what. So I don't.
Did you like Spaceballs?
Oh, there was a little robot. There was a robot in Spaceballs. I forgot her name.
Okay.
So was that could have been the R2D2?
I think so. Probably so.
You haven't seen Spaceballs?
Yeah, but it's been so long. I didn't really like it.
That movie's hilarious.
With John Candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That joke was funny.
It was funny, yeah. I don't remember the details, though.
And it makes me wonder, had I watched Star Wars, if I would appreciate Spaceballs more.
You probably would. And then you should watch Space Wars after you watch the Star Wars.
Interesting. I have no idea who Princess Leia is.
But that's Luke Skywalker's sister.
Did he try to save her?
Yes, that's the person who they were saving.
So was it like Mario? Like Mario went to save the princess.
Pretty much, but Mario
and Bowser was Mario's father.
Pretty much, yep. But here's the thing. Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker were brothers and sisters, so they had the same father.
They what? They weren't sisters?
They were sister and brother. So Darth Vader was both their fathers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they had different mothers?
I don't know. I don't know about that part.
Okay.
But he used to be good. He used to be a good guy. Darth Vader.
Darth Vader used to be
a good dude, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He used to be a good guy, and then he was in an accident. Not like a car accident, but I don't know, like a real bad fight or something like that.
A spaceship accident.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He ran he ran a red star, and then he got hit by another.
Somebody was texting and flying.
Pretty much on their Android system.
Texting and floating.
And then he lost his arms and his legs, and he got jacked up really bad. And then so they made him to robotic parts and stuff like that. So and that's why he had.
He's not even a person.
He is a person. Yeah, he has to be a person if he had children. What are you talking?
I mean, afterwards, after he had children,
he had like robotic parts and stuff like that, and that's why he had that breathing problem. Darth Vader.
Okay.
Like he really had a hard time breathing. He had like a breathing apparatus or something like that.
So inside his suit, how much body does he have? A torso?
Yeah, definitely. That was the only thing left. His torso and his head, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I could be. I think that's what it was.
But he could fight just as well as a human?
Yeah, I mean, because it was future. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's not the future. It was like a galaxy far, far away, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
They got like 6. What do you say? They're coming up with a seventh episode, a seventh
episode.
Movie thing.
Yeah, you gotta watch like episode 4, 5, and 6. Though.
What could happen?
I mean, it's a continuous story.
So all the information that we're talking about right now, is that just one episode?
Over the course, it's like over the course of like all the episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
So with all these characters and
all the main
the revelation of the fatherhood and the daughter.
The revelation was episode 6, which was the last episode. You know, I don't want to bust the story, but
Okay.
Yeah, when they find out that who his father was Darth Vader, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
all in just the first episode. The
Nah,
one.
like Star
Okay.
Wars is the first. Star Wars is the first one, and then it's like the next one is just like I
Don't
know,
do
like,
it.
What?
Don't do it. Don't try to name them all.
That's only I was going to name 3, like Empire Strikes Back and then Return of the Jedi, something like that. Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. I don't know which one was after the other, but it's those 3 that the classic joints.
Okay. As much as I like sci-fi movies and space kind of movies, I could never get into Star Wars. I couldn't get into Star Trek. I couldn't get into any of that kind of stuff. I never watched any of them because it's like I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because everybody was like go hard at it, and
Gotcha.
and I didn't want to like
Jump on the bandwagon.
yeah.
Okay.
Cause I had some friends. They were all in like the video games and they had all the little toys.
Mm-hmm.
And I never had any of that. And I was like, oh, man, so I got to do all this just to enjoy. I don't want to watch this movie
Makes sense.
if I got to go through all this and everybody got to get for what? I hated the lunch boxes.
Did you have TV?
They have TVs.
Yeah.
I'm about to end this podcast and punch you in the face.
No, I'm just asking.
Yes, I had TVs.
No, I didn't.
I know
didn't
we
mean
always
it like
talk
that.
about how I grew up with not having so much money, but yes, we had TVs.
That's gonna ask you, did you even have lunch to put in the lunchbox? But no, I was gonna say because when I'm older than you too, but I'm just saying like it just came on television and I watched it, so it wasn't like I knew people that was into Star Wars. I just happened to be watching it on television and I liked it.
I just didn't watch it.
Yeah, all right.
My parents weren't into it.
I ain't mad at that either, but I mean like after I understand. I don't want to be like, well, I don't understand how you could never watch Star Wars, but
I grew up watching God and Light, Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless. I can name you all the characters on Bold and Beautiful. I can tell you what happened.
yeah, I don't want to know. You lost me there. I'm like, I don't even want to know what happened.
As the world turns, man, that's what I grew up on. I was raised by my mother and my grandmother.
Okay,
And-
that explains a lot.
And that's what they used to watch.
I'm surprised you have a girlfriend.
They didn't watch Star Trek. Well, that's what I used to do to get away from the house. I used to go run and chase after the neighborhood girls. But there's another one coming out next year or something, you
Yeah,
said?
2015.
That's stupid.
And
But there was a trailer already
They
for it?
showed the trailer, and people were so excited. Then at the end, December 2015.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
When did the last Star Wars come out?
maybe 7 years ago, maybe. And it was like episode 3 that came out last.
What?
It was like episode 3 was the last one to come out.
You just said there was. Hold on. So episode 7 is coming out, but episode
Yeah.
3 was. What are you talking about? I know how to count.
Yeah, I mean, but the Star Wars. Oh yeah, all right. When Star Wars came out, all right, they started the first episode of Star
Oh my God.
Wars.
What you want to say? Like you want to say something crazy difficult?
with episode 4. They started at 4. They started the Star Wars story or trilogy with
What?
episode 4.
They started.
Yeah, they just started in the middle of what was going on.
You're using words that don't make. You
Yeah, I'm using words. What you say? I'm using regular American English
You
words.
said trilogy.
Well,
This
trilogy is usually 3.
This is the 7th one.
They well, shut up.
What? This is why I don't watch. This is why I don't watch Star Wars. It's so confusing.
All right, well, look at this.
They got 5 trilogies. They got 2 trilogy sets.
Trilogy. Well, it was a trilogy. Hold up, I'm getting me confused. There's a whole lot of episodes of this Star Wars thing, right?
Obviously.
Yeah, like I'll just say 1 through 18. I don't know to all the Star Wars people out there. There's a lot of them. So they said, okay, we're gonna start from episode 4 because this is where a good place to tell this story.
Was this a TV show first?
No, it was a movie. It was a book. It's a book. There were books. There were
Okay,
books.
these are books.
These were
So
books.
they're Star Wars books.
Yeah, there's books.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there were Star Wars books.
George Lucas didn't write these books, right? He's just
No,
he's just
he just
a
that
movie
right there.
movie director. I was like, what is
He just,
going on?
did the adaptation, whatever.
So they're books of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm with you.
Okay.
So
So
the
they
first
started
movie was Star Wars
episode 4.
4.
Yeah.
So
So
the
they
fourth
started from the
book.
middle. I don't know if it was the 4th book, but it was the 4th episode.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
It could have been like book number 18. I don't know.
Okay, so they start with episode
4. It's like episode 4. And that's where they introduced Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, Darth Vader, and then they did episode 5 and 6. And that was a trilogy, the Star Wars trilogy.
Okay.
4, 5, and 6.
But at 4, this wasn't the beginning of
It wasn't
the
the
Star
beginning
Wars,
of the story. It was the beginning.
of the first trilogy. So
Yeah.
the first movie was in the middle of the Star Wars story.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then
And
4,
then-
5, and 6. And
So
then,
like many years later, they said, "Hey, let's tell the whole story." So they started back from episode 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then so now next year they're gonna have episode.
that was
7.
a trilogy.
That was also a trilogy.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Are we expecting another trilogy, a 7, 8, 9?
That's a good possibility. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know 7 is coming out, so it makes sense. They might as well keep it going.
Well, I think it's stupid that they started off with 7 now. They should have started. Why not start at 13? Or some other arbitrary number.
No, it makes sense to start at 7 because we already know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but we didn't know 1 at first. We knew 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, because that's how they introduced it. They introduced us with 4, 5, and 6.
So now just keep it going. So we did 4,
Yeah,
5, and
they
6,
are.
and
1,
then
2,
we
3,
took
4,
it back
5, 6,
at 1, 2, 3.
and now 7, 8, 9, or whatever, or 7.
Nah, let's do 13, 14, 15.
Nah, because then you're gonna wonder what happened between.
Yep, and then go back and
12.
do 7, 8, 9.
And then what about 10, 11, 12?
Do that later.
After, that doesn't make sense. So you're just gonna
Neither
do-
does Star Wars. Like I'm trying to fit tradition. That doesn't make any sense. If I write a book about my life, I'm not gonna start today. It's be like,
You
well,
might. Some stories
and-
do like that, and they say, "Hey, it's a great way to pick up and start the story to get people excited because this is where action was happening in your life." And then before you get to the end, let's see how we got started. Start from day 1, and then
but they didn't even do that. They just started at the
they
end.
did. They
They
started,
started
in the middle. They started in the middle,
So
and
I'm
then
not
they
gonna write a
ended
book
somewhere
from when I
towards
was
the top.
I'm not gonna write a book when I was 16.
They started from the middle. Now they're here. They started from the middle, and then they went to the top, and then they went back to the bottom, and then now they started from the top, and then they're gonna take it to the bridge. I don't know.
Whatever. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'll say that proudly.
I'm a big Star. Well, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I love Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6. I love it. I love them. I did not like 1, 2, and 3. So we're not gonna watch 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna watch 4, 5, and 6.
I'm definitely not watching all of
Well,
them.
I ain't eating your snackles. The Snickers. I ain't eating those cookies.
I'll give episode 4 a try. But I'm
No,
not going
you gotta
through
watch
5 and
episode
6.
4. I mean, I'm telling you, after you watch episode 4, you're gonna say, "Yo, I want to see 5 and 6." So, little project. You gotta watch episode 4, and I gotta eat a Snackle cookie. So we'll do it like that. Not tonight, but whenever.
Yeah, definitely not after this
Yeah, we
recording.
not watch it. Like 2:00 in the morning, it's just like, let's watch Star Wars episode 4.
Was it Yoda in one of them?
Yeah, as the voice said, it sounded like
Okay.
that wasn't intentional, but yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even know. I couldn't even identify Yoda. If you show me a picture of like monsters, I think it's a monster, right?
Well, he's not a monster; he's an alien.
Okay, well, whatever. Show me a picture. But hold on. But are there other aliens that look like him?
Yeah, he's a race of people.
Oh, okay.
No. But he is the only one that looks like himself in that movie.
What? Okay, so
He's Yoda. He's him. He's Yoda. He's a little green dude with the pointy ears.
if we have humans, right?
Well, not necessarily humans, but they resemble us, the humanoids.
No, I ain't talking about Star Wars. I'm talking about just on Earth right now.
Okay, we got humans.
Right, we're a race of
Humans.
Beings.
People.
right. We all look alike. All whales look alike.
Oh, whales.
Whales.
Species. Okay, I got
Right.
Mhm.
So he's a alien,
you. Mm-hmm.
but are there other things that look like him? Does he come from a race of people? Because that's what you said. Because
Yeah.
I called him a
He's
monster.
a race of people. He's not a monster. He's an alien.
Okay.
Yeah, other people. The
So
other
he has people
He
that
has a
looks
race
like
of-
Yoda?
Well, yeah, Just like it's like Chewbacca. Chewbacca,
I also don't know Chewbacca. Where'd he come
the
from?
big Wookiee, the Wookiee dude,
What?
the Wookiee, that dude.
Where did he come from? I heard of the name Chewbacca. I heard he's hairy. That's all I know.
In Spaceballs, John Candy's character, the furry
Yes.
thing, that was a Wookiee.
Okay.
That's Chewbacca, and Chewbacca is the hairy dude in Star Wars, just like a big, tall, terry dog.
Oh, Chewbacca is also in Star Wars.
Yeah, he's in Star Wars, and he's a race of Chewbaccas as well. No, a race of whatever they are. I don't know.
Wookiees.
Wookiees, yeah. Good job.
That's what you just said.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And the student teach the teacher.
Teachers.
Teachers.
Whatever. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I learned the names of these characters from, just comedians and people talking about it, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
I couldn't identify. If you put Chewbacca and Yoda, I probably wouldn't
And
be
then line
able
up
to
in
tell.
like a police lineup. You wouldn't be able to.
No.
You'll blame the wrong guy.
It's-
You'll blame it on a Wookiee, probably.
Is Chewbacca the only hairy one?
Nah. What you mean? There's like a race of Wookiees.
I mean, is Yoda hairy like him?
Nah, he's green. But there's the Ewoks. I don't even get started with the Ewoks.
I don't want you to get started with that crap either. Like,
That's why you gotta watch all the episodes so you get to see like the Ewoks.
I don't want
It's
to know
like,
all
no,
of
no.
this. Like,
The Ewoks is like ridiculously dope, yo. Like
oh my
those
goodness.
like the people, like those like the best characters in Star Wars. The Ewoks, little furry creatures. They're like so dope.
Whatever. All right.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This just another episode of Off the Pad.
What's up?
Y'all know how we do it. I've been one of your hosts, Jayé Toler.
And I'm your other host, Corey Marshall.
Make sure you leave comments, share the podcast with your friends, say friends about it. Find Off the Pad on social media also. Off the Pad. It's on Twitter, Facebook. There you go.
Yeah. And I do want to send an apology to all the Star Wars geeks out there. I'm pretty sure we probably got a couple facts wrong. Well, I got a couple facts wrong.
I didn't get anything wrong.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
just
put
don't know
anything
anything.
wrong.
So, I did the best I could to describe the whole Star Wars universe. I know I
faker.
got some. No. I mean, I wasn't wrong, but I probably got a couple facts incorrect. But I wasn't too far off.
Yeah, well, if you guys are mad that I don't know it, I don't care.
No, but hit me up on Twitter. I know you are. You're probably tweeting now. It was, oh my God, this is so wrong. But just send me the correct information and we appreciate it. Matter of fact,
do not send me nothing.
Well, yeah, don't send him anything. But we'll give you all the updates on whenever Jayé Toler checks out Star Wars, And so, matter of fact, you should write a review on it.
Okay, and you give me the recipe on Snickerdoodles.
Yeah, I can do that now. Flour cake, cookies, and something. Cinnamon sticks and stuff.
You can't have cake and cookie as the ingredient. You can't say, "Hey, I need to put the cookies in this cookie."
All right. Well, yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I definitely had a lot of fun doing this podcast.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. And once again, I do appreciate it. This is Corey Marshall. You can catch me. I am Corey Marshall.
I'm Jayé Toler. Just Google me, fools. No, I'm playing. JayéToler.com is my website. Check that out.
Word.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all know how we do. Your topics go on the pad.
We talk about them off the pad.
Peace.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast with Jayé Toler and Corey Marshall. Be sure to find us online at offthepad.podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter at offthepad. You can also be a part of our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. And remember, this is a podcast of entertainment. As such, our hosts may be slightly less than 100% correct on scientific topics.